Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This will be past, present, or future. You or someone around, okay? This is a general read. This is not a personal read. All are welcome on this channel, and all contributions are highly appreciated. Okay, tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. It's a good idea to have an empty cup when you're on this channel and you really want to see what's up. Tell a family friend or all you know to come on over and subscribe to the channel so they can be privy to these spirituals notifications. There's enough space in this place for everyone to be notified. Okay. Hope you all are feeling lovely and bubbly. Thank you for stopping by. Today Today we're tapping into the zodiac sign of Sagittarius, the ninth house, sun, moon, horizon, the optimistic one, any placement in your birth chart, the philosopher. Okay? All right. All right. All right. Sagittarius, the outdoorsman. That's what I call the Sagittarius. Love to go, 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 and have a good time. Sagittarius know how to have a good time. Okay? All right. What is it Sagittarius need to know for the highest good? All right. All right. Is there anything else they need to know for the highest good? Okay. All right. Okay. One second, ladies and gents. Okay, Sagittarius, the first card we have is a need for you to transform and let go possibly of some kind of habit. This could be a person, a habit of maybe being around a particular person or an environment, Sagittarius, or this could be a habit. Okay, it's time to say, I'm letting go, deaf to the old ways of being, doing, and thinking. Okay, maybe you have a habit or an addiction to maybe overspend, over circulate your cash. It's okay to have a great time, but you don't have to shop because you're bored. Spirit is saying so. Have a Sagittarius out there who likes to just shop for a hobby. You could be possibly be hoarding, maybe clothes. Maybe you could have a store in your closet. Okay, you have a lot of wonderful, beautiful fashions. Okay, you love to look nice, and it's a wonderful thing. But Spirit is saying for you to be mindful of how you circulate your cash and treat yourself, but don't overdo it. Spirit is saying, okay, all right. They're saying that it'll be enough clothes, maybe get a fit today, and then you'll come back another time to get another one, okay? Because you have clothes in your closet that you haven't worn, okay? And you went shopping recently. This is for someone. I'm just picking this energy up here. And you bought more clothes, but you have maybe at least 4 to 5 outfits with tags on it you have not worn, okay? So Spirit is saying be mindful, and things you don't want, that it is okay to donate or give away to someone that you know or you care about, or donate them, okay? The clothes that you aren't wearing, okay? Okay, so maybe you're buying, or you could be buying a new wardrobe, and maybe you have some clothes you're going to give away. You just haven't got around to it yet. It'd be a good idea to donate those clothes, at this time. Okay, there's someone who could use the clothes that you are not wearing, but be mindful of your spending, because the next card we have, I said cup, is the 5 of cups here. Yes, we have cups here. And so Spirit wants you to avoid, being in the energy of being financially exhausted or depleted. I'm picking up on someone who's very self-efficient. You're very resourceful when it comes to taking care of yourself. You're very smart. You're very wise. People that know this about you, very independent. But in order to maintain this independence, be mindful. Spirit is saying, put some up, okay? Okay, go shopping, but put a little to the side, okay? All right? All right. And so the next card we have here is the Four of Wands. And so possibly Sagittarius, you could need to take a break, maybe take a break from shopping. Okay, I'm picking up on the shopaholic here. Okay, maybe you need to take a break. Okay, this pause will give you some enlightenment. Maybe you will do some reflecting on where your finances and your resources is going to. Maybe this will cause you to go into reflection, and just out of nowhere, like, you know what, let me get a pen and paper, let me see my, let me calculate my expenses, let me see what I've been doing lately. Okay. And so yeah, Spirit is saying be mindful of making sure that you are resting and rejuvenating, because you will want to celebrate, with this Four of Wands here, but in order to celebrate, and avoid this Five of Cups, you have to be mindful of your spending. Okay. You have the Four of Wands and the Five of Cups. Okay, so if you want the celebration and you want to avoid the Five of Cups, you have to be mindful of your spending, Sagittarius. So it's time to shift and change some things. I'm also picking up on someone who has been, maybe you've been very fortunate, your entire life. So you are accustomed to possibly maybe shopping every other week or every week. Okay, yes, that does exist. There are, people who have those opportunities, but Spirit is saying you don't have to panic shop or hoard things. Okay. All right. All right. And so the next card that we have here is the Two of Wands. And so there's a need for you to make a decision. Okay. And with the Uja board here, this Uja board just represents you receiving this notification through this tarot read that I am conveying to you. This Two of Wands, that depiction there. It's a form of divination, and so is tarot. And so this Two of Wands is saying it's a need for you to make a decision. Okay. You do not have to be confused, but Spirit wants you to take it into accountability. And because you are accustomed to doing something for so long, because I'm picking up on someone who's been able, who has had the option their entire life to, spend and shop as much and when they want to. Spirit is saying for you to change that about you. I don't know if there's something that has changed with you personally, maybe in your finances, maybe in your responsibilities, in your household. It's different for everybody, but there's a reason Spirit is saying for you to change and save, not stop shopping, but shopping as much. Maybe you want to wear some of the clothes in your closet or give away some things that you have before you go buy more. Okay. All right. And the next card that we have here is the Nine of Pentacles. And so this is your energy, Sagittarius. The Nine of Pentacles is one from the 10. This is abundance, okay? Lots of abundance. And so this is your energy. As I said, you're someone who has been in this energy, your entire life. You are accustomed to having the freedom, to circulate and go and do what you please. But there is something that has changed, or either there's something coming up. This could be maybe in your career, maybe the company or the job you work for. Maybe they're about to, I'm not projecting it, but maybe they're about to lay somebody off, or maybe they're about to do some pay cuts. There's something coming up where Spirit wants you to consider saving your money. Nothing to worry and have a nervous breakdown about, but put something to the side, Spirit is saying. Okay. Put something to the side. You don't have to spend all that you have. Okay. All right. And so the next card that we have here is the Ace of Cups. You are abundant. Yes, you have been abundant your entire life, as I just said. And I keep picking up on that. Okay. You could also be from a family that's very well off, very wealthy, or if not very wealthy, very financially comfortable and very stable. Okay. Not wanting for anything. You don't want for anything. Your children not wanting for anything. You live a good life. And in order to keep that flowing, in order to keep that consistency, you have to maintain a balance. Okay. And you may say, well, nothing's going on. Well, Spirit is saying nothing doesn't have to be going on, but be wise to not, hoard things, overshop, buy things that you're never going to wear or never going to use. Okay. All right. All right. Because that is a source of a lack mentality. And then you don't want to attract the wrong energy. And then things could start to occur and happen around you. Yes, that's how energy works. Okay. So either get rid of some of those clothes, cut back on the spending, or put something to the side. You can do one of the two, or just pick one of what I just said. Okay, all right. So I don't know what the weather's like where you are, depending on where you are on the map. The spring is coming in. A lot of people are doing spring cleaning. They're throwing out stuff, things they want to give away. They're giving it away, donating it, or just getting rid of, cleaning out your closet, your drawers, so you don't have too many things. Okay. Maybe you want to look into some feng shui. Maybe you want to do some research on that, and you can have an understanding a little bit more. I'm not saying you have to partake in feng shui, but Google it, look it up, and you'll find that it matters. The energy in your home, and it matters energetically speaking. It really does. All right. And so the next card that we have here is, what I have been conveying the entire read. Spirit is trying to convey to you, enlighten you. And I got to show you all three cards. Enlighten you in all three of these cards here. You are receiving the message to take a break from what you have been doing, so you will be able to celebrate. Make sure you're doing things within the balance. Not to stop living your life. That's not the message. That doesn't mean don't go nowhere, don't do nothing, but just only, take what you need, buy what you need, and trust and know that the store will still be there, Sagittarius, and you can go shop another day, okay? In the Five of Cups, Spirit wants you to avoid this energy of this Five of Cups, of being in a financial ruin and wondering how'd you get there? And so you have to do things with imbalance. So you are receiving enlightenment. I just wanted to show you this here, the synchronicities here. You are receiving enlightenment, three times here, okay? And three represents growth. So in order for you to grow, take heed to the enlightenment. You know who you are. You know your story. You know your situation. You know your life. You know if you're a shopaholic. You know if you're hoarding things in your closet. You know if you're the one I'm talking to who have several outfits you haven't worn. And if you can't fit them, pass it on. It happens. Or you may not like it. Sometimes we buy stuff we don't like. We thought we liked it when we purchased it, but now we don't like it, so it sits there. Okay, so this concludes the read for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. Later.